Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Sully Pones, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. In the previous episode, we obtained 6 shine sprites in this game, so today, I'm gonna break that record by obtaining 6.5, or maybe even 7 shine sprites. So before we begin, if you could all do me a huge favor and hit that like button for me, I would really appreciate it. For each shine that we obtain in this video, let's try to go for like 150 likes, so for every shine that I get, you guys owe me 150 likes. Well, technically, you don't owe me anything, but if you want to leave a like, I would really appreciate it. So we're making our way back to this area right here. I completely forgot the name of this area. I think it's like, it's not Noki Bay. It's not Serena Beach. It's not Delfino Plaza. It's Piana Village. Alright, so we're going to be doing episode number 5, Secret of the Village Underside. Now, if you guys remember, this shine, this in particular shine, was actually a very hard shine to do. Well, it was, but then I proved myself wrong by doing it really easily in like the first try. Well, it took me 2 tries to do. So we're coming back to this, and the cool thing, the beauty of this shine is we do not need the chucksters anymore. They're not going to be chucking anybody except for one. There's only one person that's going to be chucking us, and it's just, you know, a very easy chuck. It's not like it's difficult or anything, and that's because we have flood. So now we can make our way through all of the areas here except for this area. We can't actually climb with flood because flood isn't that powerful. And maybe if we had the rocket nozzle, we'd be able to do it, but unfortunately we don't in this in particular part. So this dude's gonna chuck us all the way up here, and we're just gonna go through and collect all of the red coins. It's very, very easy. You shouldn't really have any troubles at all. The only coin that I would say that would give me a little bit of difficulty is the one that's actually on that rope that's hanging up top. That's probably the only coin that I would say is a little bit tricky, and the reason for that is because trying to jump off that rope the way I'm doing it is kind of going to be difficult. I think the idea is to kind of do the rope first and then come back here and then platform your way all the way back to the other side. But I'm a daredevil and I'm going to go ahead and do it this way, and if I could see the coin, that would be great. Alright, there it is. So I gotta, ooh, alright, not doing it properly. Okay, there we go. And now is the jump. Okay, ooh. Alright, I got, oh Jesus, no, okay, saved myself. Okay, let's do this again. Dude, I got like 18 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to do this, am I? Oh Jesus, I got 10 seconds. Okay, we got like 2 more coins to get, and they're like right here. Oh crap. Ooh, alright, come on. Oh, there we go. With like 6 seconds to spare. Oh my gosh. That was insane. Like, this, like I said, it can be difficult because of that one red coin, but if you know how to do it, then you're definitely in the clear. And welcome back, guys, to Piana Village, where today we're going to be doing episode number 8. Actually, you could pretty much do any of these episodes, I believe, that have the daylight in it. If it's a nighttime episode, then you're not going to be able to do this in particular secret shine. Personally, I like doing this one just because it makes it really easy. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to make our way up to the 8th red coin spot. And the reason why I say 8th red coin is because it's like technically the 8th coin in order if you're collecting them in chronological order. At least in the way I collected them, it was the 8th red coin. It was the final one. It's the one where you have to climb that big old palm tree, jump on those big banana leaves, and then make your way on top of that little like deck just chilling up there in the banana tree or whatever, and then get the 8th red coin. That's the one that I'm talking about essentially. And this is a very easy shine to obtain. When I practiced it, it was a little tedious just because my aim on the, well, I'll show you guys in a second. I had a little problems with it, and I'm assuming it's probably an emulator glitch. At least that's what I'm concluding, because for some reason, I'm having a very hard time doing this shine, or I was having a hard time doing this shine, so I'm assuming it's going to be the same way. But getting there is actually fairly easy. You can use the rocket nozzle that they provide for you down there, but I'm not that kind of person to use rocket nozzles. You know, I don't really like using rocket nozzles when I could use flood like this. So what you want to do is you want to look up in the sky, and then you want to start spraying the sun. And this is where it gets tedious because it doesn't actually work. Alright, so, come on. I had to go back and fill up my water again because I ran out of water, surprisingly. It's crazy, man. This is really crazy how it works. But there it is. We finally did it. I'm not really sure why it takes forever to do this. I'm assuming it's just a glitch with the emulator, but I'm glad we got this one over with. And now, guys, for the most exciting shines of this game. Right now, we are going to be exploring the main world, the hub, Delfino Plaza. and or Delfino Island, whatever this place is called, and we're gonna be obtaining some of the hidden secret shines in this area, a lot of which are actually extremely easy. I think there are like 15 in total hidden out here in the hub area. Like I said, all of which are pretty easy. Some can be a little tedious to obtain, but from what I remember, they're all extremely easy to do. First of which is voila, in here. That is it. See, how easy was that shine? It was very easy. Alright, we're going to be using that same exact nozzle to get another shine. I think we're going to also be using the rocket nozzle twice to get 2 more shines, and then there's 1 shine that we're going to get in this episode that doesn't require any specific nozzle. You can pretty much do it with any of the nozzles. All you really need is to know how to spin jump, and that's all. And the reason why I'm trying to do 5 of these shines right now is because, like I said, I'm trying to break my record of doing 7 shines in 1 episode as opposed to 6. I think 6 is the maximum we've ever done. And you're not supposed to do this, guys. You're actually supposed to go inside of that gate. And then, voila, a magical world will appear. This is actually a very fun shine to do. It's very easy as well. And I love the fact that you get to use this nozzle to do it. So essentially what you got to do is you got to just power up this nozzle and then you just start jumping. Look at that. Look at that. That is so awesome, dude. Oh, man. I love this shine. You can die, but it's very, very hard to die. We're like running faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, actually, that's not true. That is definitely not true. Some might argue that we are, but it's not true. And there it is, guys. At the end of this maze. Well, not really a maze, but at the end of the track, there's a shine. Okay, guys, this next shine is also a very easy shine, and the reason why I'm doing this shine first and saving the 2 rocket nozzle shines for last is because one of those rocket nozzle shines can be very tedious to do, and I wanted to save it for last just because, you know, if I get stuck on it, then you guys don't have to worry about it, or I don't have to worry about getting any more shines afterwards because it'll probably put me in a bad mood. Which actually brings me to my comment question. What is the hardest shine in your opinion in this game? Mine would be the Watermelon Festival shine. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I need to grab that coin. You need a coin and to actually do this shine. So you're going to talk to this chuckster dude. He's going to chuck you for a coin, and he's going to chuck you into a building with the shine. If you've passed by this building, you've probably seen that shine multiple times. But yeah, there it is. Okay, moving on to the 2 rocket nozzle shines. I am not looking forward to doing the last one. Both of them are actually considerably easy to get the shine, like to unlock the shine, I should say. It's a matter of getting the shine, at least for the second one is what's hard. And there's actually multiple shines in this game that are very similar to this. All you gotta do is come up to these bells using the rocket nozzle, and you just gotta spray them. They have ink on them, they're not clean bells, you gotta spray them. I don't know where the bellman is, and why he's not doing anything, and why my nozzle isn't clean in this thing. Maybe it's because I'm standing a little too close. Yeah, okay, there it goes. I was standing a little too close, and that's why my nozzle wasn't really working. But you gotta spray this thing all the way down until it's clean. It can take a little bit of time to do, but eventually you will clean it. And out will appear a shine of which we can actually obtain because it is encaged behind this little tower. But the way you get it is you gotta just follow your heart. And my heart is telling me to go this way. And then it's telling me to go inside this little sewer pipe through this roof. Apparently this is a hollow, empty building. There is nothing inside of these buildings. But it's taking us all the way up to the tower with the dish on top and the bell. And there it is, my friends. Another shine spray. And the final shine of this episode. 7 freaking shines. That is incredible, guys. 7 freaking shines in 1 episode. Honestly, I never thought that would happen. But what we're doing with this shine is we're actually going up to the opposite side now. And as you can see, there's also another bell which needs cleaning. So we're here for that duty, man. We're the plumbers, you know. That's what we do, man. We clean things. Not necessarily bells, but when it involves black-looking poop-like diarrhea things, we specialize in that. At least Mario does. Wow, I actually was cleaning it with that angle. Okay, so we're gonna stand up here, and for some reason the game is getting a little bit laggy. At least the music is being a little choppy in these areas. I'm not really sure why. It's like when I'm trying to clean anything and aiming towards the sky, the game is just like, no, you are going to be laggy. I really don't know why I'm giving it an indie accent too. But once you clean this, a shine will actually also appear out of this. Wow, I'm surprised. I did not expect that, man. So a shine will appear, But the thing is, it's actually located all the way up at the top of that flag. So it's really hard to get up there. I don't know why. I just always have a hard time getting up there. Especially when you jump on this part. See, you slide off. So you have to like be very specific with the way you land. And this is actually the spot where you have to jump. So don't try to rocket yourself anywhere different. Ooh, okay. Filled that one. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, come on! One more time. Third time's the charm, baby. Yeah, there we go! 7 shines in one freaking episode. Oh my goodness. Guys, 7 times 150 is what we said, right? I think that's gonna be like 1,050 likes. That's what we need to get this video to for getting 7 shines. I think I deserve that, and I think you guys deserve to pat yourselves on the back. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. In the next episode, hopefully, we'll be able to get 8 shines instead of 7. I think that would be awesome. So, yeah, let me know what you think the hardest shine is in the episode or in the game. And I'd really love to know. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.